So let's talk about some scary things that have been found in cereal boxes. First, we have metal fragments that were found in Wheaties cereal. They are microscopic and are meant to make the breakfast cereal more nutritious because by adding these metal fragments to the cereal, it automatically will have more iron. What is really disturbing to me is that the cereal can actually be picked up by magnets. You can find pictures of people doing this, and like, this was all legal. You know, it passed all the health requirement tests. I mean, how is that allowed? Next, we have slap bracelets, and when they had the plastic ones, it was totally fine to use, but once they started to make cheap metal slap bracelets, the sides of the metal started to get very sharp, and kids were actually hurting themselves when they were slapping the bracelet onto their arm. So a ton of those were recalled, and a ton were actually banned from being used in schools. The next thing is the iron-on patches, and these were sold in the honeycomb cereal packs. Obviously, companies didn't really think this through because I feel like a child should not be handling a hot iron, and there were a lot of cases where kids were getting injured trying to iron these patches onto their clothing. Next, we have the Kinder Surprise eggs. Apparently, 3 UK children died after choking on the toys inside of the Kinder egg, and these are actually completely illegal in the United States. What's crazy to me is that it says 2 Seattle men attempted to smuggle these Kinder eggs across the border, and they were fined $2,500 per egg, and apparently they had 6 of them, so that is a lot of money for a thing of chocolate. The next dangerous toy in cereal boxes were popper toys. I also remember these. These eye poppers seem harmless, but a total of 36 children actually suffered major eye injuries. Then there was the Apple Jacks ghost detector. I can't believe they actually put a paranormal item into cereal back then. That's so cool. This prize came out in cereal in 1989. It says, according to the box, if the ghost detector moved around on your hand, it meant there were ghosts in your room. And a lot of kids were getting spooked by this because, I mean, it was a tiny little piece of paper. Of course it's gonna move. You have vents in your room, you might have windows open, so a ton of kids were really scared by this.